Hey everyone, welcome to the midweek fantasy basketball roundup, baller for real edition. Try to get some other guys from the league to join me, but everybody seems to be busy. So it's just me for this roundup. So this would be our first roundup or midweek roundup. We just wanted to we thought it'd be a good idea to sort of have a midweek thing, something short to go over what's going on, um, and then see, you know, if you're up in the midweek, how to maintain your lead, and if you're down, let's see if we can try to turn it around, or at least let's see if I could turn it around, because right now I am down 4-5. So news update. Well, it's probably not a news update for everyone already. Probably everyone already knows James Harden has been traded. He is going to the Clippers. Now, how does that reflect the fantasy world? Well, I think not much, at least for the both two teams. That may impact people getting traded, getting close to the trade deadline to try to match this all-star power the Clippers have. But I think with Harden joining the Clippers, for the people that drafted him, I guess that's good news because he's going to be activated and playing, and playing on a team that he wants to play. So that means he's probably going to do good. He's probably going to get some solid numbers. I think the ball's going to be has to be shared around. Maybe some stats will dip. Maybe there's be some watered down stats for the four all stars they have, but they'll still be producing. I think they'll still be producing. So based on last night's game on Wednesday night versus the Lakers, you can see Kawhi Leonard, Paul George still producing massive games. Even Westbrook had a good game. I think he had a double there. And then so unfortunately Harden didn't play, but he's going to be in the lineup real soon. As for the Philadelphia 76ers, I don't see anyone picking up at that in that trade. I think it was just offloading Harden, getting some cap space to sign someone big, maybe during the off season. But as for fantasy pickup, as of right now, I don't see anyone. At least if you drafted a Tyrese Maxey, that means you're good because James Harden isn't going to come back to compete with minutes or touches with him. So let's see. As for there's no one else I would pick up in that trade. Maybe take a look at KJ Martin, maybe because he's young, supposed to be up and coming. And then they have a young team, so maybe they'll pay attention to him. But I wouldn't straight up pick him up right now. Even for me, I'm looking at him and then seeing what he can do. I think he's playing tonight, so Thursday night. So let's see how he fares out. Even I believe he's gonna probably come off the bench. So let's see how he does. As for my team, okay. So as we said over on the weekend roundup, man, my team cannot shoot. I don't know why, but I guess that's how I drafted. So right now I'm down 4-5. Let's see, 4-5, and then I would say I need to start streaming people because I just dropped Max Struss. I think for him, he had some few good games in the first week. Now coming into this week, he wasn't so productive in the last 2 games that he played. So I dropped him. I would suggest you dropped him if you could. If there's someone else you could pick up. For me, I picked up Grace Allen, the Phoenix Suns, with Booker and Bradley Beal on the shelf right now. He's getting a chance to produce. So I'll pay close to the injury report to see when they come back, because that's when I would drop him. But right now I am going to stream him, especially tonight. He's going into the weekend with two back-to-back games. So he's going to have 3 games in this 4-day span. So definitely I'm going to try to utilize that. I have Jalen Durant, which had an ankle sprain. So now I am picking up Marvin Bagley because he started. So I think he's gonna. Oh yeah, he has. They have a back-to-back game. That's why I picked him up. I picked him up yesterday on Wednesday, so he's gonna play tonight. I might drop him after, to see how he does, and see if there's someone else I need to stream. Is based on what categories I need to focus on. All right, so what else is there? All right, let's go to some trades. So some trade updates. So in our league, as you said, as we know, Harden's coming into Clippers. So someone already trying to offload Russell Westbrook. I think that is actually a good idea. I think out of the 4, his production would probably drop the most. I think Kawhi Leonard, Paul George will still maintain their production. I think with James Harden, he's going to want to score. I think James Harden, well, for sure, he's more productive scorer than Westbrook. So I think he's going to get the okay to shoot. So I would offload Westbrook if I could, but someone's trying to trade me Westbrook for Siakam. I don't think that's going to fly. So as for the waiver wires, let's go over waiver wires right now. Waiver wires, what do we have here? I think in the beginning of the week, I thought there wasn't much going on the waiver wire, but due to some injuries, I'm looking at Lonnie Walker, which I probably will pick up probably tomorrow since he's not playing today. I'll probably pick him up tomorrow. Just trying to stream for some stats, some points. Cam Thomas had a bad game last night, but he did have a good game on Monday, scoring 33 points. But I guess they learned to shut him down on Wednesday night because he went 4 for 19. We still got 13 points. But again, he's only good for scoring because he did not get anything, not much else. I mean, yeah, I get maybe a block or no, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he did get a block. Probably got like a rebound or 2, but the first game on Monday and on Wednesday. So we can only expect him to score. So don't expect too much from him. If he gives you anything else, that's a plus. But right now, I have him on my team, and that's because I need more scoring power on my team. As I said, mentioned earlier, I already dropped Max Struss. His is just not shooting well the past 2 games, but below 40.4%. So I think Karis LeVert might be a good streamer right now with Garland out. So that's someone to look at. But he was playing last night, but he was out on Monday night. I think no, it's Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. So yeah, you could keep an eye on him if you need some streamer off the waiver wires. He's sort of 51% rostered, so he might be still out there. What about already said I picked up Grayson Allen. So I think again with the two big stars out, Booker and Beal, they're going to the backups, which is Allen and Eric Gordon. So those two are good streamers if they're still on your waiver wires right now. Brandon Ingram out. So that was a surprise right there. So Jordan Hopkins is a good streamer while he's out. So just check on that, as well as Marvin Bagley, which I picked up because I needed to replace Jalen Durant on my roster as he goes to the IL plus slot to see to maintain some rebounds and hopefully some points. So I think with those, you can also look at Taylor Horton Tucker, I think from the Jazz. He had a good game, I believe, on Monday. Solid game yesterday, but it was a blowout game yesterday, so on Wednesday night. So I wouldn't look too deep into that, but don't expect too much from him either. Again, that's just if you need a body on your roster that's playing for some streaming options, that's another idea. So those would be my currently players that I'm looking at on the waiver wire, at least in our league, and seeing what I can do with them. And then I think I did say in our first episode I'll share a little streaming strategy I like to do. So when you look at the schedule, sometimes there's players that have back-to-back games, right? Now, in our league, we only have 6 pickups a week. So sometimes if I'm really trying to maximize some productions, I pick up people, on my list of streamers that have back-to-back games. Because such as Marvin Bagley, he played Tuesday and Wednesday. Actually, no, sorry. He played yesterday and he's playing today, Thursday. So I picked him up for that, as well as he's, in the front court because Jalen Durant has an ankle sprain. So, but with one pickup, I get 2 days because sometimes streamers have good days and some bad days. They're streamers for a reason because they get hot or they're in good situation. And then when they're not in the good situation, it's time to drop them. So that's why I picked up Marvin Bagley. And then I could use him for two days. And then if need be, tomorrow, Friday, someone comes up or someone comes up with another back-to-back game, then I might pick him up. I might pick up another player, drop Marvin Bagley. And then let's say, what was the other player? Like Grayson Allen. Why did I pick him up? I picked him up today because he's playing today and he's playing on Saturday and Sunday. That's 3 games in a 4-day span. So that means you get 3 games out of him for one pickup. So I sort of capitalize on the days played when I do my streamers as well, and utilizing my 6 pickups each week. And sometimes it's harder to do when you have a stacked roster and you don't feel like waiver wires are good enough pickups to replace people on your roster. But if your team's got injuries or they're just not stacked like mine, sometimes I play the field. I play the waiver wire. So try to get ahead. So that's just a little strategy I use to try to get ahead. But of course, there's always more. There's always more to consider. And I think with time, we'll get to all of them. But today, that's just a little nugget of knowledge I like to add to the main week roundup. But with that said, I think I'll end it right here. And then we'll be back for the weekly roundup at the end of the week. And we'll see how my team fares. And hopefully I could get some other guys on here and we could share some more thoughts with everyone out there. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully everyone has a good rest of the week, a good fantasy week. Hope everyone can win, but if not, it's okay. It's only week 2. So all right, good luck everyone. See ya.